Okay. Now let me see the draft on my screen. Right, but we got a bit of a more standard draft here. We got Nomad Game 1. Thank God it's not Grapple Game 1. If you had sent me another Grapple Game 1 LTC, I would have been pissed. We got Grapple Game 1, Houseboat for LTC, Mired for David810. I don't think I've seen David play yet. But we got pretty strong Civ. I like, well, a couple of Civs I think are pretty cool here. So Lithuanians, Georgians, Armenians, Tatars for LTC. And we got Hindustanis, Berbers, Teutons, Bengalis for David. Oh, I hope we see some Teutons. We're gonna have Nomad Game 1. So I'm thinking Armenians, maybe Tatars. I'm trying to think where else you would get use out of Tatars. Although I think LTC, weren't you saying you just like Tatars? Now this is about the ELO where I think draft speculation doesn't matter too much, because a lot of times people are just picking civs that are comfortable, which is totally fine. You don't be picking civs just because people tell you they're good. You want to pick civs that you'd like to play or are good at. But let's see what we end up having. Get the draft off my screen. I'm in for a surprise. Okay, here we go. Got game 1, and I am a little bit surprised. Again, we're seeing Berbers drafted and it's not going to be unmired. We got Lithuanians, Berber. Oh, gotta stop the music. Hold on. Lithuanians, Berbers between LTC Assassin David810 on Nomad, and this is not the Step Lancer bracket. The casting thing is lying to you. This is Archer bracket. I've cast a lot of Archer. We got David in the chat. What's up, David810? We got both players in the chat. I love when this happens. Biscuits, this is not rare. I haven't cast in 2 days because I've been watching NEC. I've been doing nothing but casting for like the past month solid. As you're coming back though, Biscuits, you have problems understanding how complicated the game is? Yeah, same, like big same. This is my favorite game ever. I play it like every day and there's still stuff I'm learning about it. This is like my third cast, true. No, sorry, it's actually my fourth cast today, I think. God, how many have we done today? Is it 3? Oh, this is played at 2 AM for you, LTC. Oh my God, Hagberty, you're so right. We're gonna pause for a second. Right, we're back into it. Sorry about that. I don't know why I just can't remember it all. It's like 75% of your playtime on Steam this year, and you still continue to garbage. Bro, I have like 4,000 hours over all the versions of Age of Empires, and I'm 13. I'm like 1,400 at best. It's crazy how difficult this game is, but it's so fun. That's just why it's so fun. Look at these TC spawns. We are so close together. And we actually have docs for both players too. This is the ELO. I'm always talking about it. It's this ELO on below where you start to meet players who are like kind of half on whether they want to bother with fish. But obviously both players here are in the school of fishing wins games, because it does, especially on Nomad. And we're going to know straight away. David at least knows that a sheep went missing here. Interesting. Or what LTC is seeing. LTC scouting should find it soon enough if this sheep makes a couple more loops. But we have a very, very close game. Now this can be walled. It's not, you know, unsalvageable. But this is going to be very vicious, I think. Okay, I'm going to start the wall super early for LTC. Could be worth it. Going to find it. Oh, LTC can see. Opponent's TC. Whoa, that's a capture age bug I've never seen. What the hell? There we go. Hagrid, you spent 20 years playing offline versus... Yeah, same. So, like, I played as a kid. I came back, I'd say 20... It was around when HD came out. I'd say... So HD, I think, was like 2012. I would guess I came back around 2014, 2015. And then I played a lot on HD with friends, like just playing fun, casual games against each other. We didn't know what we were doing. I really wish I could still see those files. I don't have the game files anymore. But we used to play like huge, like 4, 5, 6 player free-for-alls on like ludicrous size maps. So much fun. And then I kind of got into 1v1s, but I wasn't very good, so I played a lot of AI. Then I started getting a bit better, discovered Voobly. And then I kind of drifted away a little bit again. Then DE came back, I played a bit. Then I fell out again, and now I'm back again. Bit of a roller coaster experience, but this is by far my favorite game in the world. Hope y'all knows you have to use walls on the shallows. Yeah, they got it. LTC's on top of it. I think David knows we're here, but maybe we don't know this is the TC. We might have just thought that we got unlucky with a Vil. Could be kind of unsuspecting how vicious we are. We're super, super close together. If you had known about Voobly, you would have been a top 2 player. I was getting clapped on Voobly. It was so cool to me. I couldn't believe how good people were on Voobly. And it was so scary at the time. Oh, got some Vil fighting. It was so scary to play on Voobly because you have to host your own lobby. You just see all these really strong players. But, I mean, it's the same as today. Don't need to be intimidated. Just jump in. You'll find people at your level. Oh, nice. The DLCs are on sale. Sick. Oh, LTC, you weren't to be pressured for walls, but you actually knew he was here. You had seen it. Your sheep had seen it for a second. Maybe you looked away at that moment. But good on you for the game sense, getting the walls started, because this could be crazy pressure. I think a tower here could still be kind of annoying, but it's definitely not the end of the world. You can just move. Oh, you even have a lumber camp here already. Yeah, you're totally safe. Finish this wall off. You are golden. Idle time isn't the best. We're 4 Vils down. I think we were late placing the TC as well. Could explain it. It's going to be a good one. And we have both players in the chat. David, if you're still here, I'd love to hear what your experience is like with Age of Empires in tournaments. Like, is this your first tournament? Do you play Nomad much? Do you play the game much? I just want to bother you with questions while I have you here. LTC's been hanging out. I think this is LTC's fourth cast by me, 3rd or 4th. So we've seen a good bit, but I don't think I've seen you play before. Pretty chill start though. LTC going to finish off the wall. And oh, going for a pretty aggressive forward wall. I like it. It kind of eliminates the possibility of a tower being annoying here. On the way for David. We're still honestly very far away from clicking up for David, although I think the Boervilles are just holding a lot of food. No, actually we're just kind of far away. It's your 3rd tournament. Wow, that's sick. That's so cool. How are you with Nomad, David? Do you play much? Because I know a lot of people have joined this like Nomad settings tournament and haven't played Nomad at all. Yeah, that's LTCAssassin. David might have a bit of trouble. His buildings are going on the back. And we have a super aggressive forward barracks for LTC. Just barely can't be seen. Oh, you missed Hidden Cup by 1 day? No. I did see a couple people miss this tournament by 1 day. These walls are sick. Anybody, like the Nomad players in the chat, this is so relatable. Walls just outside your vision range, you start to move out and you're like, oh my god. These are sick walls though. They kind of like completely kill fuel aggression. He's like, David's gonna have to go all the way around here. Get any damage in. What could be really cute from David? Sneaky transport. Grab some scouts, just drop them here to here. And we're in. Scouts are on the way. They're going to be pretty disappointed though, because they're going to find absolutely no purchase. But a transport ship could be actually very clutch. I mean, scouts will still find damage. They just have a long way to go. Go to all the way around here. They could find Vils though. Holy, we're trying to wall the whole map. Great Wall of China. It's definitely possible. There's honestly, this is a very wallable map. But ambitious, especially with scouts on the field. Yeah, scouts are super confused right now. They're like, wait, what? Why can't I click over there? Just discovering that we are completely sealed off on this side already. And we have to go on a journey. This is the Fellowship of the Ring. They're setting off on their adventure into the darkness. 2 riders were approaching. They have a long way to go. They might actually get sealed out. We have a lot of vills coming. Oh, I think LTC saw the scouts. There's no way we get this wall in time. This would be crazy. Oh no, LTC, you don't need these walls. The wall, the forest does it for you. Okay, scouts get through. Scouts honestly can just attack these vills. Okay, we're finally through. We almost completely walled out these scouts. A couple seconds earlier, we would have been fine. But I mean, 2 scouts just need a single spear. And we're done. Okay, now we gotta be careful. Vills are very out of position. Vills can fight back. Oh my god, if one Vill led those back out, that would have been hilarious. A little bit of micro. Try and hit down the weak Vill. Okay, nice, David. I like the control. We're feudal for David now. Both players in feudal gonna slam down a blacksmith spears on the field. We know how to respond to this. And honestly, these vills can just fight. This isn't scary enough. Just 2 scouts. Yeah, the LTC is well aware. Still might lose a vill though. Could be worth for David. Yeah, vill goes down. And straight away pulling back. I really like the control. Seems like a player that's used to the scout rush. The scout control. Getting kind of caught by a spear. Okay, now we're watching. Just pull it back. Don't lose it for nothing. And we have a full wall off. This is kind of crazy. No loom? I think he does have loom. Yeah, he does. Your first game was in 2000. Your first and last 1v1 was in 2022. It was a disaster. You set up an army with spears and swords, cavalry on the flanks, Brahmin in the back, and then you met the other guys, 50 scorpions. I have a video that I think, if you remind me after the game, Einher will be very relatable for you. But I think if you like the game, I think you should dive back in. It takes about, you know, 10-ish games in ranked, but you will find people at your level. And it's so fun. The ranked system's honestly great at finding you people that are right at your skill level. You just got to give it a second to do it. Okay, spears might find these scouts. No, we're still watching. David has good scout control and honestly pretty decent idle time for keeping his eye on these scouts all the time. Did just get clipped. Well, this is tough to do at this elo, especially to keep your vills producing. Oh, spears might just find the scout. But we have a notable lack of water military. I think both players are happy enough to just call a truce. Oh, spear found this scout. I think both players are happy enough to call a truce on water. But honestly, from either player, a single fire ship just causes such a headache for the opponent. We are going to see a transport David, a man after my own heart. I love this. This is genius. Really good game sense. Oh, we even have some stone walls. This is really clever. Like, people at my elo wouldn't think to do this. You can either wait until Castle Age Siege is up, or you can just hop across the wall. Double transport. Oh, we're going to just transport vills to Castle Drop. I love it. I thought it was going to be like some archers or some scouts. This is genius. And honestly, we're kind of completely unprepared for this. This could be huge. Like, I'm envisioning a castle like here, completely deny the gold to the stone, or we could just go right here, just be simple. This is, I love this. This is really clever play. The spears will see it, but the spears can't stop this. This castle will go up. Can we see it? We do see it. Look at the walls, David. This is sick. Holy, 875 elo. We got the quick walls to keep the castle going up. This is a huge problem for LTC. We are about to be castle age. The TC will survive. But this is crazy strong play for this elo. I love it. LTC got the yo, what the fuck? You got the quick wall macros, the aimbot macros. We're just running. Holy cows, running away. This is sick. Denies a goal. It's gonna kill the TC. And now all these walls. I kind of think we're wasting everything by moving everything. Holy crap! It's just an entire real exodus. We could have just fallen back a little bit. But I mean, I guess we have more. Another layer of walls to fall back behind. We actually have a scout on the field too. This was sick play. Those were incredible quick walls. Let's see LTC's answer. We're going to have a new TC. This is kind of a sick TC. Got the hill, got the stone, got the gold. You got wood lines safe here. You got a boar. If LTC wasn't in castle already or on the way, this could have been just straight game over. Gonna get stone for castle of our own. Yeah, we gotta get on wood LTC. We actually don't have enough wood for a lumber camp, so we're gonna have to long range chop some wood or buy some just to get a lumber camp down. Camel archers are on the field. And now we got camels breaking in on the front. I love the transport place, so creative. Now let's see what we can do with it from here. LTC is actually safe for now. The castle did cause us a lot of worker efficiency, but we're really fine. TC is up. Just need a lumber camp. T90 would have fainted over David's quick walls. Maybe I'll show this game to T90 or Arbase. I'll ask Arbase to move it up the line, because T90 has been looking for games from this the Community Cup. This is a sick one. Honestly, both players playing well. These walls are incredible. When do you see this on Nomad? The whole map is walled, and it's walled in such a way that we can lose our TC, fall back, and we're still full walled. It's so cool. Camel archers on the way, but we're completely sealed out. David is probably a little bit confused. We're like, wait, what? Where's the entire economy? Gonna take a TC, steal the opponent's base. Nice base. What's that taunt? What number is the taunt? Nice town. I'll take it. Gonna castle and defense on the front. I love it. We need a lumber camp though, LTC. Now we can afford one. Ooh, camels chasing down LTC's knight. I like the movement with the knights though. We're looking for damage in return, but this camel's waiting for us. Going straight under the TC. Knights will go down. We just need a lumber camp LTC. We can get our economy up and rolling again, but the lumberjacks right now are super inefficient, spending more time walking than chopping. You felt like you're in camel bracket or something? It's really creative play. I love it. Don't think I've seen much of this around this elo. Okay, camels are on the way. We are safe under our castle. We're going for monastery. Nice response to what we're seeing. We're seeing camel archers. We're seeing camels. Monks make sense. We're going to add a range of our own. And now we got a lumber camp. Okay, now our economy's back online. We just need to get farms going. But we have fish. You know, fish has kind of been our lifeline here. It's kept our villa production going. I would love to see LTC add some more fish. Just to boost our economy, keep it going. Siege workshop for David. We're going to try and break through. We're going to punch through with vills. Oh, the stone gate on the front. When did this happen? This is kind of sick. Because the gate would be easier to punch down with vills, but you can't with the stone gate in the way. Another castle in here. Okay, don't love this castle, to be honest. I might have liked the castle like out here, because we know we're walled here. So if pressure comes this way, we could just react to it. The real danger is pressure coming from this way. I think a castle here or like here covering the stone or gold could have helped. I mean, we maybe just haven't scouted. No, we have. I think this castle, it'll be, you know, another castle to make latest from if we want to go that way, but I don't think it's actually defending us too much. Oh, David said he was sweating during this game, felt a lot of pressure to hurt him. Yeah, that's the danger. You got the castle down, but your opponent like didn't immediately die. So you're like, oh crap, I invested all these resources, all the worker time into building this. But I mean, we're at an economy. Still, we're doing fine. Vil count's similar. Res collected is pretty similar. David, honestly, you're 2k up in res. On the lookout, just trying to keep everything running. We've monks exploring, looking for relics. Definitely what the Lithuanian wants to be doing. We have one relic already. And Rams clearing out the buildings from LTC's old base. These will have to be rebuilt. Camel's just looking desperately to find what's going on. Can David even know where? Oh, we do know where he is. Okay. So you know where he is. We're just looking for damage. Yeah, blacksmith market being rebuilt because it's being taken down on the front. And Dave, I really like David's position here. I think this is a really nice defendable location for LTC, but David has the map. David has everything right now. Could just go full boom, keep up Vil production. LTC's gonna have a rough time. Camels find the lumberjacks. We need something to defend these. We have monks somewhere. Oh no, we don't. Did we lose the monks? I completely missed that. The camels must have found them. Okay, not the worst. We just need a pike or two. Okay, we're adding elite skirm to the camel archer. Now we're adding pikes. Nice. Really good reactive play for both players. We know what we need to survive each other's strategies, but monks are on the way. Monks that can pick up relics away from Lithuanians is kind of huge in the long run, and just for the civs wanting to play their strengths. David has abused the market. Ah, I see. This is such a sick game. I'm honestly really glad we moved over to this set. This is just making banger after banger set, LTC. I don't know, this is I've cast you 4 times for a reason, I guess. But David, you are playing crazy well. This is so creative. I might speed us up just a bit because we're having a bit of a lull. Oh, hold on. Pikes and Skirm's gonna find the monk. Should get taken out. We're floating a lot of gold on both sides. I want to see resources being spent. One of the hardest things to do with this elo is just remember to keep all your resources spending. Ooh, we can't be fighting these with camels. Trying to get the skirms, but you gotta be careful. These camels are way more expensive than what's going on here. Pretty gold heavy. There's no gold in this army. You gotta be careful, David. Okay, barracks on the front going up. If I could give both you guys one tip, there's not much I can say. You're both playing so well. But in all that's happened in this game, if either one of you made a single fire ship, it would have been such a headache for the other player. I know it's hard to keep everything going. Like, it's difficult enough this level. Oh, sorry. I hit the microphone there. It's difficult enough just to fish. But one fire ship just makes it so they can't just fish for free. What's up, Invincibility? Welcome in yet again. Second cavalry armor on the way. We have camel archers producing, camels producing. I like the camels, not like such a threatening military force, but like Lithuanians will want to be on knights eventually. And camels just make it uncomfortable. Firstly going up. Second castle going up for David. Going to be doubling camel archer production. Do we know? Oh, we know about both castles. Scouting is great from both players, to be honest. Really good scouting. Adding another TC. Castle is up. Going to start knocking on the door a bit. You didn't think it'd be worth it? You both made the castle? Yeah, this... You might not know this is still here. Okay, you do actually know it's here. On Nomad, I would recommend just making fires the moment you have fuel age. At least one at this level. It's not too difficult. You should be able to afford one fire ship straight out the gates just with the resources you have. And just send it to the opponent's fish. Make them either have to make a fire to counter it, or they just lose their fish. And it's usually worth it. It's very rarely not worth it to make a fire. Oh, you're gonna drive? Yeah, no problem. Be safe driving, David. Thanks for stopping by. Glad I got to see this set. Holy, what is going on? I looked at the chat for 1 second. There's like castles touching. There's no way either of these can get placed. This is way too many pikes, David. Gotta be careful with the camels. But they're not attacking the pikes now. Okay, now the pikes are attacking. These camels are going to disappear. They do have second armor, but these are foraging pikemen. They're kind of struggling to attack, to be honest. I actually don't know what happens here. The camels might come out on top. The pikemen were struggling to get hits in. A lot of camels. Camel reinforcements coming in too. Monks coming to help. Wow, the camels clear up the full group of pikemen. I can't believe that. Monks gonna get taken down too. This is really, really good engagement for David. Castle's gonna get started for David, but we've a lot of ills coming to build for LTC. We don't have much military left. We need more pikes. Pikes need to come. Where are the barracks? Okay, pikes are on the way. There's enough ills here. The castle should go up. This is a crazy game. 40% fit. Yeah, this castle will definitely go up. I'm kind of worried about David's castle. Camels may need to back off. Castle goes up. Vills jump in. This castle will probably go up too. I don't know if the castle can range the Vills. Getting some good camel kills though. No, I can't range the Vills, so the castle will go up, but this is pretty vicious. What is being attacked here? Oh, Ram from David is actually attacking this bottom castle. And honestly, both players are so distracted by attack notifications. LTC might not notice this. Oh, he does notice it. Sends the ladies out to kill it. Nice. There's a real risk, especially this elo, that one ram can just take down an entire castle on its own. That's sick. So sick. Vill count's not looking so hot. But I mean, we're not too different. Oh, and we lost our fish to the castle. I think LTC was saying that. Oof. Bit of vitals going on, but this is a stressful game. It's only gotten more stressful. We've castles in range of each other. I wonder, are we going to see some petards, or are we just thinking about going straight up to imp? Floating so much gold for both players. We're in a stressful position, but we need to spend. Gotta spend our resources. Okay, David is using the market. We're trying to get to imp. LTC could do the same, but now the prices are probably bottoming out. Going to be difficult. Huge vills. Oh, wow. Yeah, we've 14 of our 35 vills idle in this castle. That is not what you want. Our economy is super small right now. Damn, that actually might be the difference, because David is almost at imp. 70 more gold. Go. Now we've clicked imp. LTC is going to have a very rough time in 3 minutes. We're very far from imp. Speed us up just a bit, because I don't see much happening before imp comes in, but when imp comes in, LTC is going to have to fight for his life to stay alive. Camel's still looking for damage, trying to find a way in. Got stone gates, castle protecting the sides. Okay, we're fixing the idle problem. Starting up some more farms. Camel's dancing, yeah. Little bit of patrol dancing going on. Imp is coming 30 seconds and then LTC is going to be in for a world of hurt. We're almost at imp, but we're at imp with so few vills. This is going to be very painful. And once we click imp, that's like 2,000 resources that we're spending, and we already have a very small army. David has a pretty decent force. This is going to be very difficult from here. Oh, LTC just going to call it. Honestly makes sense. Very low chance that LTC can pull back from this. Treb's going to instantly be queued. Base is just going to die. We don't have the military. Our only chance here will be like, forget about imp. We need army. David has such a force to push with. That was genuinely shockingly well played by both, and I don't mean that in a bad way. For like 800 to 900 elo, this was played very strong. I think you guys are like due to start climbing. You guys need to play more ranked. That was super strong play for like 800-900 elo. That was such a cool game. Game 1 goes to David. What a game. Oh, I hope we get 3 games in this set. Yeah, military was just too big. I think your only chance there, LTC, was just go full castle age, but like you are facing down castle defended trebs. It's going to be very hard. Very hard. Sick game. Let's go back to the draft. Ooh. That one woke me up. We might be doing another set after this. I'm very awake. That was so cool. Lithuanian loss. Berbers win on Nomad. And then we have some cool maps for game 2 and 3. Game went to David. Okay. I'm gonna get game 2 loaded. I'm hyped. These players are very evenly matched. Cool, creative strategies. You felt like you were on the back for the whole game? I don't think so. Your walls, like, really hurt your economy early, but they ended up paying off. David could not get damage on you. And you reacted so quickly to the castle drop that you really could have got your economy back up and running quickly. You may have stayed on stone too long when you built that second TC. You need to get on wood. You need to get a farm economy going. But I don't think you were out by a long shot. Alright, game 2 is loading up. Oh, hold on. Okay, I thought we had a picking opponent's home map. No, this is LTC's home map. So, I'm going to fix the colors, but we have game 2 is going to be Houseboat, LTC's home map. Let's see what we have in store for this. Move in to game 2. Houseboat, Hindustani Tatars. Tatars? I guess there are some hills. Pretty good civ in general. I think LTC is just a fan of the civ. But these are 2 very evenly matched players. Super creative plays. That game 1 was insane, but now we have one of the weirdest, most challenging maps in the tournament. My personal least favorite map. I'm a #1 out and proud Houseboat hater. But here we go. Interesting 3 wheels are coming on this side first. Where are we going? And how's dropping a mill first? Kind of interesting. Oh, I forgot to put the chat back up because it's not working in my OBS. Oh, David, you didn't mind this on the map drafts. Okay, I see. Because some people, myself included, I've been saying all tournament, all my opponents, and I've had many of my group opponents watching the stream. It is free information. My ban will be Houseboat. I have not practiced it. I'm not going to practice it. You will not get me on it. But no, some people love it. Some absolute certified freaks in the chat are habitual Houseboat pickers. For some reason, they tell me it's fun. I don't believe them. Oh, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. You want to play Houseboat at least once in sets. It just gets banned so often. I think if you're a real Houseboat lover, you have to take what you can get in Boundary Brawl, because that's the one that's getting through the bans. Houseboat is getting banned every single time. You tried to pick it, Zeta? Yeah. I mean, it's free information. I will be banning it. And my last round opponent actually banned it for me. They banned first. So I can't remember what I banned. Gonna get a dock up. People tell me, do not dock the center. You're a total noob if you dock the center. You want to dock the outside, because on the outside it can be a food drop-off point. But what this game comes down to, what it's so often about, is the sneak docks. You have to watch your wood line. The outpost is actually kind of clutch, bit early, but it can be huge, especially when Feudal comes in. We get the range. Opponents will be trying to get sneak docks onto your pond, and if you lose your transport, if you lose your water early, like you're just cut, your economy is cut off at the throat. I've seen people lose water, have to delete their town center and just rebuild. It's really not where you want to be. And like at the minute, LTC having some real idle time problems. Oh, we're gonna dock the middle for David. Oh, you pulled too many vills off food and no fishing tips. I see. Yeah, there was a bit of get a gap in vill production. Honestly, kind of bad. We are 5, almost 6 vills down. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us. That's a pretty huge difference this early in the game. fish production up and running. Gonna add another mill. Oh, you weren't sure in the dock strat? Like when I've played one game on this practice and I docked the middle because I just didn't know, but people have told me, no, you're a noob, you gotta dock the outside. I really think the only difference is you can use it to drop off fish. I think it's not bad having one on the inside as well. When you're, you will need 2 docks in here because your opponent will probably be dropping you. Yeah, drop off shore fish like the way this villa's doing. So there's no point using it for this function on the middle because you can drop off to the TC, but you can have like a second drop off point out here. I guess it makes sense. Houseboat enjoyers know better than me. Right now, I'm kind of worried for LTC. We are really behind in villagers. Hopefully you can pull out some crazy strats to make up for it. But 6 vills down in the Dark Age is not what you want to be, especially if the opponent isn't the one killing them. It's you struggling to produce them. Where are these vills going? Ah, I'm going for gold. Scouting is looking like for both players. Okay, whoa, nice vision from David. And pretty nice vision too from LTC. We know where the opponent is. And it's pretty close spawns, to be honest. I think we're definitely going to see 4 docks, but this outpost might come in clutch. We actually didn't see the outpost, so that's kind of huge. We're watching the vills, get some punches on the scout. Free HP. And honestly, all said and done, we're not too bad off. Gonna be clicking up a little bit behind David. David's just about to hit feudal. Oh, we're gonna get a 4 dock though. Is LTC gonna see it? I think we will. This vill might just see it. If this dock went up unnoticed, it could have been just straight game over because we're so much later to feudal. I think LTC might just see it. Oh my god, that's so lucky. So lucky for watching. We may not have been looking. Oof. It's tough. There's no notification. We had to be looking at that villager. There's a very good possibility we weren't. We're setting up walls. We're doing our economy. I think we... Oh, we could see the palisades though. We need to notice this. Transport's on the way. No, it's not really. Honestly, this scout attacking may have keyed us in. Oh, we know it's here now. Okay, huge. We need a second dock. And we need to start producing. In listening mode? No problem, David. Thanks for dropping by. Just run the vill away. Oh, else he said he saw the walls. Fair. So we're going to need fires in defense. Fires coming up in offense for David. At a stable. I think we need a second dock LTC. Just to kick our opponent off, we need to make it like that it's not in doubt. We need to control our own pond. It's simply a must at this stage of the game. We can let go of it later if the opponent wants it. But this stage of our game, our economy is coming from this, the center of this pond. We kind of need to control it. Wires. Oh, don't lose the transport. EC is helping against this fire ship. Pretty rough. We'd have to rebuild this, and that's time that we're not building fire ships in defense. Could be okay here. Maybe LTC is just braver than me, but I would be dropping a second dock for sure, just to make sure. Oh, we're gonna get some repairs in. Nice, just barely saved it. Yeah, we should be okay. Gotta split up the fires. We should take care of this. I would have dropped a second dock in panic though. David, don't kill people on the road, please. Focus on your driving. You can watch the VOD back. I mean, if you want to hang out the stream some more, I can definitely cast you again. You seem to be pretty fun player to cast. You got some creative strategies. But David's saying he really wanted the transport, and I understand if the transport goes down, it could be make or break. You gotta split up these fires. LTC, one demo ends your whole world. Yeah, the transport dies, it has to be remade, and then it's time that you're not making fires, and David can just take control of the pond. I want to see LTC get a dock on David's pond now next. Send scouts forward. David's gonna start taking stone. Oh, we got scouts in for David. Didn't even notice this. Kind of huge, but scouts are coming in defense. Haven't lost a Villa yet. The scouts very low. Oh, this Villa is super low though. Might just get one pick. Okay, nice. Not all for nothing. We're gonna push away the scouts though. You don't have the confidence to counterdock? No. I mean, how annoying was this for you when you were playing? And it wasn't that much of an investment for David. It like didn't pay off as much as he wanted. But the risk reward is so worth it. If you kill the fires, if you take control of the dock, kill the fish, there's no way they can come back. They have to delete the TC to just have a chance. You have to delete the TC or drop like 3 docks in the fog and hope you don't see them. Huge losses if you lose control of your own water. It's your whole life is right here. Gonna add a barracks. Second barracks. What's up, platypus? I am Irish. Dublin born and raised. The scout should beat this scout, but there's a spear on the way. Oh, the micro. Okay, now we're both watching. Mark going up on the front for David. We have a range on the way. Look at this micro. Oh, just took a slap with the spear. Gonna run away though. This is like for 800, 900 level. This is very strong micro. No way, Platypus, you're from Tyrone. I'm meeting so many Irish players. Platypus, are you in the Irish Discord? Because I was only introduced to it like last week. Casting has been one of the best things ever. I went like my entire life not knowing any Irish people who played Age of Empires except for one guy. And I've met so many people. There's a couple Irish people in the chat as well. Lawman's still here. It's so cool. I didn't think this game was popular at all here. LTC says his plan was CA and Castle IC. Yeah, that's the plan you want to be on for Tatars. Maybe some steppies could get the job done here. Gonna go for stone as well at home. And the Vil counts have really equalized the real discrepancy at the beginning for LTC. It's kind of been patched out just with all the fighting going on. Had a bit of struggle for both players. Oh, it's been 2 years since you played. It's perfect time to come back, Platypus. We are, I keep saying this, we are in a golden age of Age of Empires. We had 2 huge back-to-back monstrous tournaments. There's one still underway. And this is a community version of the Wandering Warriors Cup that was just finished. Hosted by T90 as well. So cool. Possibly Sean? No. Although I've heard that name, I think. There's Lawman, who hangs out a lot. I don't know if he's still here. It's kind of late. And then, I forget the other guy's name. There was another Irish guy who was hanging out too, from Mayo. But there's the Irish Discord, and there's loads of guys in there from all around Ireland. Oh, Premier, is that the Irish Discord? Nightbot is gonna obliterate you for more bit. Hold on. Watch these Vils and Spears fighting while I try and fix that. Yeah, it is. Okay, you can post that. There's the Irish Discord. Sorry, you don't get banned. Nightbot just like slaps the fuck out of your message. Oh, I got you again. Adding a second TC in the back. We have, look at this, both players. You guys are kind of just mirrors of each other. Doing the same thing on opposite sides. This is such a sick set. I hope we get a game 3. Gonna get a castle on the front. LTC with his patented 1 vil TCs out in Narnia, but I can't complain. Both playing really strong. LTC, you just gotta get your vil idle time looked at. There we go, you got wheelbarrow on the way now. And speaking of Discords, gonna have a shameless plug again. I did just make my own Discord. People have been asking for it, and it's getting kind of packed. I'm enjoying it. Hopefully it can become somewhere fun. And it just makes it so I'm not constantly spamming the Wandering Warriors Discord. I can just let people know if I'm going to be streaming or not on my own terms. And the first 10 to 20 people joining going to get a fancy gold name. Camel's going to find some scouts. Two-Ville Castle will go up. We have economy is rolling for both players. What is the plan? CA starting for LTC. Camels looks to be the plan for David. Makes sense. Kind of chilling now. Kind of big chilling. We have Vils moving though. LTC has the stone in his pockets to make a castle. Okay, going to get a castle on the front just in defense. Nope. Rethinking it. Where are we going? Okay, still a little bit forward. Adding a third TC for David. You and a fella from Cork entered the AUT World Cup. You got hammered by Bulgaria. That's so cool. Yeah, all through my life, I have one friend in real life that plays Age of Empires, and we play sometimes. Other than that, I've maybe met one or two people who've heard of it. But since I came back to streaming, I constantly am getting people in the chat being like, "Oh man, you from Ireland? I never knew Irish people played this game." It's so cool. Third TC on the way up. Castle on the front. Ballistics are in. Maybe a little bit early. We need to keep that CA production up. Got the Keshiks on the way. Camels on the prowl, looking for some damage. Might find some bills. Oh, we deleted the center TC. We're just going to put houses there. This is my reasoning for saying that people who say houseboat is fun are liars. Because if it was fun doing this transport thing, you would keep it up. But once we get to Castle Age, we start making more TCs, you just see the middle get deleted. They're not bothered. Here on the field though, and they've been shown. David knows what LTC's plan is. We're going to get some Ghoulems. Ghoulems I don't think do great against CA. They have high pierce armor, but they are not catching these guys. Now the CA are on the prowl looking for some damage. Never mind, heading back home. Okay, no, we are looking for some damage. Could just park ourselves here. Nice and wood, get some kills. Here we go. Bodkin is in, these can kill Vils. Okay, nice, getting some good value. We are walled, we are safe. Look at this wood line. Castle on the side, protect our farm economy. Got another TC coming up for LTC. Nice, we're just going to add a second layer walls behind. Calm as you like. These guys are just so evenly matched. Going to speed up a little bit until we get some things going on. But Keshi's coming in, but finding just the second layer walls in the castle, we can't do anything. Gonna have to find another area to attack. Is this open though? I can't tell. Oh, I think it isn't. Hold on. Is this open? No, it's not. Back at home. Oh, you were noobs, and by the end of the draft you regretted every choice you made. I totally feel that from this. I'm a player in this tournament too. Finished my I finished my matches, but the chat's sick of hearing about it. I signed up at like an ELO peak. I was 1450, and then I stopped playing for like a month. So I got seeded super high, but I was not playing at that strength, and I got kind of fucked. Kind of absolutely wrecked. Oh, we're gonna Great Wall of China, close off the whole side of the map. Honestly, if the walls go up, this could really pay off. LTC wants to raid so badly, but stone walls just shuts it down. One Vil is kind of ambitious, but if we can get it done... I'll keep us sped up. I think we're just kind of chilling for a minute. God, I hope we get a game 3. This is so sick. So even. Vilkant's even. David's a little bit ahead in res. Okay, finding a rogue camel that was learning a scout. But we can see the Golem now, I think. No, we maybe saw it. LTC might see the makings of the stone walls. I'm not sure. Got water buffalo screaming in our ears. No, we can't see the stone walls. Yeah, Camel's going to try and catch the CA off guard. Camels do really well if they can get on top of them. Might lose some CA here. Might lose a lot of CA here if we don't look back. Okay. Not bad. CA do... Or Camels do amazing against them. It's just getting onto the CA is the problem. We're going to start finishing up these walls, and these walls are going to make it really difficult for LTC to find damage. Imp is on the way for LTC. Oh, you noticed David had no blacksmith upgrades. I think in the long run... If this is the comp David's going for, I think you should be okay. Like, you know, full control group of heavy CA. Camels and Golems aren't going to do much. If, like, just a tiny bit of micro. I know, skirms. I really like the addition of skirms, though. Oh, you found the guy. Premier, are you Irish as well? Maybe you've already said. I'm struggling so hard with usernames. There's so many people. So many people with like 3 different usernames. You're from Tipperary? Holy. Did you tell me that already? I need to start writing things down. There's just too many people. Yeah, I do remember your name. We're gathering all the counties. Oh, you haven't said it. Just hanging in the wings. That's like the 5th Irish person, I think. From going to thinking nobody's played Age of Empires in Ireland. Just meeting Irish after Irish person. That's so sick. Ranges on the front. We're going to really start producing skirms. CA production needs to step up. We hopefully, like, once you click Imp, you want to spend the time on the way to Imp producing your army. So I think we're a bit late to getting these CA numbers, but we have Bracer coming in. And David is going to really feel the pain of no blacksmith upgrades when Bracer is in on this ball of CA. First we got to get it to a ball of CA. Where are our ranges? One here. One. Ah, okay, here we are. Camels are looking for damage. Might find a monk. But both players walling really well. CA are on the way. Now we gotta be careful here. These camels are much faster than they were. We have husbandry in, and the camels are now faster than the CA, so we need to really micro, and even with micro, we might take losses. Ooh, if I were David, I would just go in. We need upgrades though. We badly need upgrades. We have the first cav armor on the way. I like the idea of golems and skirms. It's not like CA can fight them, but the thing is they can just choose not to fight them. Not fast enough. Camels are now fast enough. We've got full camel upgrades. Maybe some skirms, maybe some scorpions. Right now, if we can keep up CA production. David, I don't believe you. Stop typing on your phone while you're driving. No, I'm joking. Yeah, it's tough. Like, there's so much to remember in the game. You are getting the upgrades now, but you, like, your fights earlier would have been much better with upgrades. Okay, Gloom's gonna try. I think they're just auto-attacking. We are rough. This isn't a scary amount of CA. 16 is a lot, but it could be like 40 right now. We need to really produce for LTC. Golems. I think David is just kind of a bit unsure of what to make. Everything he's throwing is just kind of dying. And now the trebs are on the way. LTC, we need to like put the foot down on producing CA. We've completely stopped. 16 is okay, but we should have like 40 to 50. Marty's gonna fall. We've suddenly seen the trebs through the fog. Gonna be a castle here. Secure this gold. Yay, picking shots. The skirms are on the way. Skirms will do well, but the CA can just choose not to fight them. I think we're actually in real trouble for David here. Ooh, Keshiks are on the way in. There's honestly not much defense here. Camel's gonna try and run for the Keshiks. Okay, now we're on heavy CA. Actually, heavy CA is super expensive, but if we've left it this late, I don't mind getting heavy CA first because heavy Cav Archer produce so much faster than regular Cav Archer. It's like a mini conscription on top of conscription. You don't want to leave it, you don't want it to be first, but if it has to be, the CA you make after it are going to come out way faster. This is a real problem for David. I don't know if we really need much bigger skirm numbers than this. We need skirm numbers, but we don't even have fletching or archer armor. This is, I mean, it could be just the end of the game. This push might just end us. Pretty rough. Oh, losing our fish. Oh, David's gonna call it. I think we were just caught with our pants down without our armor, our fletching. If they were elite skirm with like bracer as well, could have done a lot better. Pretty rough. I think we just kind of panicked on what to make against that. We had some army that we knew were good against archer units, but they were just getting microed down. Could be just nerves, could be rough. Oh, David says it was a throw. Well played. I think really well played from both. I love the tactic, the dock on the front. The dock on the front when it's not even your home map. It's LTC's home map and LTC didn't want a dock. Damn. Sick game. But as much as I feel for David, I'm happy for LTC. The thing I'm happy the most about is that we've a game 3. Game 2 goes to LTC. Let's check the stats. House was the best map. Razy, I disagree, but you're entitled to that opinion. Houseboat makes cool games, but it's not fun to play on. I just simply disagree. I think everyone's lying. They want me to play on it. It's a mass conspiracy. People are trying to get me to play on it, so everyone's just like silently agreeing to pretend it's fun so that I will try it and get wrecked. Let's get back to the draft. That was Tatar win, Hindustani loss. On Houseboat went to LTC. We're going to go to Mired game 3 with these players. I am excited. Your home map is usually Mired, but David picked it, so you went. That's why you went for Houseboat. I see. Oh, David, you mean you saved Hindustanis for Mired, but took it for Houseboat? I'm honestly surprised you didn't take Berbers for Mired. Berbers has been performing really well in Mired. It's kind of a priority pick. Those fast vills are just kind of sick with all the micro you have to do in the middle. Alright, game 3 is loaded. Let me just fix the colors here. We're in the draft. Okay, guys, let's get ready for a nice game 3. We didn't have a break. It's all professional. We weren't dodging ads. But let's go. Georgians Bengalis. Georgians pretty damn strong on this map. And I wonder if we're going to see what we were talking about earlier with the mule cart in the center. We're trying to decide where we're going for LTC. LTC, I remember you like to have your TC pretty far back. More of a standard TC for David, but maybe it'll work out with the Georgians because we have the mule cart. Freezes your stream if you get directions. Oh god. He's going up. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. We did see Georgians earlier, but they didn't actually go for the mule cart in the center. Here we go. Gonna go straight 3 houses. Don't like LTC too far in the wars. This is kind of the LTC special, if I remember right from the last times I've cast him on this map. This is just how he likes TC. He likes it a bit safer, easier to wall. Gonna start taking these deer first with the mule carts. Oh, sorry. I'm really sorry about this. I have to take a quick pause. I can hear my dog crying. I'm gonna have to let him out. Give me one moment. I'm really sorry about this. Okay. Almost just avoided a disaster there. Let's go. Gonna have some horse interference. Oh no, never mind, just passing. Accidental micro. But yeah, we are gonna see this. I really like this. It's the first time I've seen this happen. I've loved seeing that at this elo, people will just mill on the side. But I've yet to see Georgians do this with the mule cart. I kind of love it. You can kind of just pull all the boars. Just grab them all. Oh, you got the Discord started? Sick. I haven't actually talked in it yet, but I got invited to it, and it's just sick to see so many Irish people that play Age of Empires. And also, let me continue to shill my Discord. First 20 to 30 people get a free fancy gold name. But other than that, I just hope it's going to be a place where we can talk about tournaments, talk about Age of Empires. Look, we got a bit of micro. Careful with the TC though, LTC. Ooh. Nice. Whip out the whole Windows 98, hell yes. Now look at this micro nerdy from both players. I always find from the games I've played in this, it's way harder if you're the person pulling the boar, but it is totally possible to still do it. You just have to be really careful. You have to try and walk the opposite way, like you have to walk almost zigzaggy around the horse. Oh my, you actually managed it. That is way harder than it looks. with interference. Careful of the Vil though. Nice micro. But then LTC gets the advantage of not having to micro at all. We got mule cart power. Gonna just pull all the boars. Horse is gonna try to help, but there's just too many Vils here. Ooh, we're gonna punch the horse. So this is good in the short term, but there's a lot of walking time. Get all the way back. I would maybe leave some Vils on wood. This is a huge amount of time the Vils aren't actually collecting. But we're getting there. Ooh, barracks going up. Nice, so the interference in the middle is pretty much done. There's 2 boars left, but they're almost certainly going to go to LTC. There's no way we get them that far, I don't think. We might need to go looking for some deer. Okay, I think we're looking for the berries. Do we know about it? No, we're trying to find the berries. Gonna get it. There's deer over here, gonna mill it. Gonna pull in the last boars. I think overall it's been worth it because LTC has taken so many boars. But good God, it's a lot of walking time. They gotta walk all the way back here before they start working again. Profile TC. I don't think it's that bad for both players, especially on Mired. Normally higher idle time for both. There's a lot going on this map. Hunt going to gold. Oh, did you guys hear that dog? That dog just made the weirdest noise behind me. And now the boars are pretty much getting finished up. Last one getting pulled in. The chillest Mired game? Yeah, this has been very tame as far as Mired games go. But I love this. I haven't seen the strategy yet. I've heard people suggest it, talk about it, but it's the first time I've seen the Georgians just pull all the boars with the mule cart. Doodle coming in for both players. We gotta walk all the way back, make the long journey home to start working again. Fuel is in for David. What's the plan? Straight to a stable, I like it. But now the walling is going to start for LTC, and the advantage of our TC being so far back, the wall's actually pretty easy. Gonna have a full wall though. I'm pretty sure I've seen LTC do this exact same thing before. But it can work out if we can get the walls up. 5 scouts queued straight away for David. This is super chill. Scouts are coming on the field, but the walls are almost up. I think we should be able to get in though. We get them moving. Starting a wall for David as well. Ooh. Oh, nice wall. LTC. Holy, just barely got it. Nice. Not gonna be able to finish the wall. Scouts will get in, but that was nice reactions. Kept your wallville alive. Oh, we cancelled some scouts actually. We thought that 5 was too much. We just stayed on 2. Now our vills are relatively safe. There's a couple of gold vills could be picked off. Hello, Viper. I mean, yeah, this again. I need to point out at the top of the screen. This is 8 to 900 elo. This is very strong play from both players for this level. Getting caught by a spear a little bit. Oof, lost a scout. We are making some more scouts going for bloodlines. Bloodlines is a pretty heavy investment it really delays our castle time. Ooh, lost our horse for LTC. And now the scouts are just watching this ville like, you gotta come out of here sometime, buddy. Oh, scout gets caught by the spear. Where are these villas off to? Oh, we're gonna take some stone.
Hi.
Starting up our farming eco. And the wall's gonna get finished for LTC. So we're pretty safe, at least from fuel pressure, and we should be first up the castle. I'm gonna start the wall now for David as well. David likes his stone walls. Bit of a hefty investment, but we're now heavy on stone, so should work out. It's going to pretty much stop all raiding dead in its tracks. These, like, you guys are so evenly matched. This is crazy. You both play so similarly. And both, I'm shocked you guys are both 8 to 900. Have you guys been higher than this before? What's your peak elos? Because this is pretty strong for this level. From what I've seen from this level, at least. I feel like you guys could go far in this tournament. Highest was 950, pretty strong. But I mean, I have seen 1000s and 1100s play worse than this. I think if you guys could fix your Vil production, your idle time, you guys would soar in elo. I know it's like the most annoying thing to hear ever from players when they say how to get better. Like, it's not like, I know you guys aren't not producing Vils on purpose, but it's something to think about, to work on. Oh, you just don't like 1v1s? I see. I think team games can really make you crazy strong. Oh, sorry, I hit my mic again. Make you crazy strong at 1v1s though. Get used to those crazy aggressive games. Wall's coming up for David here. Because they practice the maps. I think, yeah, that helps for sure. But just the sheer mechanics for this level are pretty strong. Scouts from LTC on the way back trying to get some counter damage, and this is open. We don't have armor, we can't exactly dive through, but we could try. Oh, look at the walls. Nice stone wall. Now we're kind of open on the front, but we can hardly just run straight through the TC. Unless we're about to. Blacksmith market going up. I like this. Make it like they have to go through a longer path if they want to get through. Oh, we're just going to gate it. Nice. Just completely eliminate the chance. This will be kind of annoying for farms as we go on, but shouldn't be too big of a deal. Oh, we got farms in the back as well. Now these scouts are the problem. We have spears here, but I would be scared of these vills getting found. But we're on the way to castle for both. LTC can afford a castle, and I think David should be able to by the time we get to castle age. 6 vills should collect enough. Ooh, scouts will find 1 vil. Get a little bit of value. Oh, is this open? Oh no, disaster! We missed 1 tile. How did this happen? We were so careful. Maybe it was a shift queue issue or something. Oh, that's gotta be so frustrating for David. Not the end of the world, we're still in this. But damn, that's annoying. Just plug the hole, we can make a couple spears, but god, that's just interrupted our whole eco. Just a pain in the ass. I mean, these scouts are actually stuck now though. You want access to this as David, but the scouts are completely stuck. And now we're coming into castle age for David. Can't quite afford a castle, but still 40 seconds away for LTC. The scouts just gonna have fun running around this little scout zoo area that David has built for them. Got a horse running around too. Oh, gonna be a forward castle. Super aggressive forward castle that will deny a gold if it can go up. And And honestly, there's nothing at home. Do we have any army? We've no army. It's going to be a defensive castle here. This castle could be huge. What army are we going to make, David? We kind of need something to defend at least a little bit. Now, we don't know where the scouts are. We know that they're in here somewhere. From the castles. The castle's going to go up. No, David, that actually was a really good castle. We got a bit scared. Rather we just take the gold on the, or the stone on the side. Ooh, finding some damage. Scouts are, I mean, spears are on the way though. Actually getting some pretty nice damage. LTC, thanks so much for the sub. Giving it to David, that's sick. Love to see it. Oh, actually, spears got taken out. Phil's gonna have to fight back. Should be able to. Have foraging though, they do kill Vils pretty easily. Pretty sick play from both. I love the Georgian castle as well. Platypus, if you didn't know, this is a community version of a huge tournament that just finished up in the tournament scene. It's the Wandering Warriors Community Cup, hosted by T90, and there was the pro version of it just finished the other week. So it's the exact same settings that the pros played on, but it's I think this is actually the biggest 1v1 tournament in AoE2 history. We have 354 players playing in this tournament. I have been casting so many sets from this tournament. I think this is like 61 or 62 sets in. We've been going crazy. And everybody has just been so nice. We are always down to watch Age of Empires, as it seems. I've been having so much fun. Now we got the Manaspa on the way for LTC. And the Ratha. What a matchup. Ratha and Manaspa. Been watching low-key, no problem, Dave. Thanks so much for stopping by. I love getting any player in the chat, but when I get both, I can bother you both with questions. It's so fun. Here's the LTC special, the 1vil TC. It's on the way up. Oh no, the Manaspa find the horse and they jump back in the castle. He's going up for David here. Gonna add pikes. I like it. We know the Georgians will be on Manaspa. It's just guaranteed. They're too strong. Honestly, some pros think they're still too strong, even with the tunings that they've had. But we'll see which one comes out on top. I think Ratha honestly have the potential to be the strongest unit in the game. They're just gated by how many upgrades they need. They're like the most upgradable unit in the entire game. They can avail of like almost every archer upgrade and almost every melee upgrade. Yeah, David does seem to be struggling with keeping on top of the upgrades, but at least until this point he hasn't had any real army, so hopefully he can get on top of it now for the Ratha. Eco's looking pretty similar, a little bit of an advantage for LTC, but we're now up to 2 TC production for both. I want to speed this up a little bit. We're kind of chilling for the minute. These bases look so sick though. These players are so evenly matched, it's crazy. I wonder, does LTC know about this castle yet? Yes, we do know about it. We are scouting. We have armor coming in for the pikes. Yeah, fletching bodkin is super necessary. I like LTC staying on top of the relics. Second relic coming in. Ooh. 3 vil TC coming up over here, but a scout has seen it for David. But the Ratha are on the field now. They just need upgrades. They really need upgrades. Let's start pushing, but I honestly wouldn't have shown them yet until we have some upgrades on them. The killing power is not huge. I mean, 10 base attack in melee mode. Not bad. I think it's the same as a knight, but we need upgrades really badly. Only 5 range attack is not enough to be doing a lot of damage. I'll break through here eventually. Come on, David, we need fletching so bad. Fletching Bodkin, get some ballistics in. We can really do damage here, but the Manaspa are on the way, and these Manaspa actually have upgrades. Iron casting on them. These are going to clean up heavy here. We need to micro, but even with micro, I don't think we can beat these Manaspa here. I like the gate here. All the villas are just watching. The council are watching the fate of these two armies fighting. But the Manaspa are going to take it. That is pretty rough. All of our Wrath are dead. That was just a pain of no upgrades. Like, the difference between that money Ratha with Bodkin and Ballistics could have been huge. Could have added 30 TC at home. Okay, we're okay on the melee upgrades. We're on to the second melee armor. We're adding forging, but still no fletching or Bodkin. If we want Ratha to be our main unit, we really, really need it. I guess we might be deciding to just let Ratha be melee, but against Manaspa, I don't fancy their chances. Oh, you notice you're floating res, he bought Imp. I mean, good idea, but now that you're on the way to Imp, I want to see serious Manaspa production. The army that David's at right now, like a full group of Manaspa that will just completely flatten his base. I think this just could be tournament fatigue, long set fatigue coming in for David, because we're actually kind of slacking on a lot of upgrades, not just military. It's the eco upgrades, I think, are explaining this res difference. We've 5k res ahead for LTC, but the vil counts are pretty similar. I think it's just the difference of LTC has been on the better eco upgrades for longer. Oh, David's still here. He was super panicked right now. Can definitely happen. I mean, it's the pressure is insane. This is game 3. Winner takes all here. And we're facing down what some people consider to be the strongest Civ in the game right now. On their power unit, they're in a good position. Definitely scary. And we have the mandatory trade cart. I assume that was a hotkey issue in the market. Where's the market? Trade cart on the way. Imp is coming in for LTC. What is the plan, guys? Gonna make a fire TC on the stone. Castle on the side, gonna secure this gold for LTC. Pikeman sees it. I'm really worried for David. We have really slowed production even before now, and now that we're staring down an imp opponent, we are very far from Hero Age ourselves. Transition some villas off wood. We need to get the farms going. Gonna add more TCs on the side. Okay. Oh, we have a CC on here. I never noticed. Sneak TC on the front. Wrath are out, but we're still... These Wrath are just going to be melee units, but on range mode, we need the range upgrades. Manaspa are going to absolutely delete them. They have to get so close to attack. This is painful. We just do no damage. Manaspa are going to absolutely flatten us. Oof. And now the Trebs are on the way. We are in trouble. Okay, Imp is clicked for David. Maybe we have a chance, but we need army, we need upgrades. I don't know how we're going to afford it all. We're facing down Trebs, full group of Manaspa. I am worried. Worried for David's base. Oh, David, you're just noticing we don't have upgrades. Yeah, I think it was just panic of the long set, you know? Best of threes are no joke. Before we even start talking about best of 5s, best of 7s, 3 games back to back with this level of stress, it really, really gets on it weighs on your mind. It makes you forget things that you would never normally forget. Gonna add some more military buildings at home. Adding some Battle elephants. Oh, we find this TC. Manaspa could just dive straight under here. They're so upgraded. Huge group of them. 17 attack on these units in a group. Like, what did they do? Why did they make this unit? Easily take out that TC. Such a strong, unique unit. Still a minute away for Imp. Gonna add barracks. We need pikes. Honestly, we need monks as well, but there's just so many of them. The attack is crazy. Defensive castle at home. See this extra base? No. All the upgrades on the way in. Crop rotation on the way in. LTC thinks this game's going for another 2 hours. But maybe it will. Oh, we found it. A single Manaspa found the base. It's gonna get taken down here. Oh, LTC, yeah, I get you. You keep finding extra TCs, so you think that their economy is just swimming in the background. I mean, the score difference should be telling you that it's not too bad. But yeah, just finding constant TCs around the map. I'm really worried this is going to be just a steamroll through David's base. We just don't have the military. We're making pikes, but there's so many Manaspa and their attack is so high right now. 19 attack on these elite Manaspa. This is disgusting. No, 21 attack. Look how quick they're going to kill this TC. Absolutely disgusting unit. Insane. I don't want to call it now, but I actually think this game is going to be LTCAssassins. This group of Manaspa is just, I think, too big, kind of unanswerable at this point from what eco David has left. Going to start adding light cav. Need 60C for sure. I think if you had, you know, equal numbers of Ratha that were fully upgraded with micro, it's still going to be hard. Oh my god. Single tile problem again. And that's why we're going to delete the town centers. You just do so much damage, it's disgusting. Damn. I think this game's gonna go to LTC. Spreading through the base now. They obliterate villagers. Just look at them wrong and they disappear. Oof, down to 30 villagers. Oh, unfortunately this game is gonna go to LTC. Good play from both. I mean, I say unfortunately, LTC is the guy who I was kind of rooting for, but David's play has just been so creative. I found myself rooting for him too. What a crazy series. GG. Game 3 goes to LTCAssassin. What even? Oh, we had 2 trade cards. Oops. Did they get any gold? I didn't even notice. Hold on, this guy's worked. Did he get gold? There's no way. No, he didn't. Okay. I guess it just counted moving at all as working. I thought he managed to pick up gold from the enemy market or something. That was a sick series. I think the long set fatigue just made, you know, forgetting some key upgrades made it really, really difficult. And you're also facing down like the strongest, essentially strongest unique unit in the game. 22 attack elite Manaspa. Disgusting. Seriously well played to both. I love that series. Let's go and jump back to the draft. Holy, that was so cool. That honestly might make it to YouTube. That was really cool. Georgian win. Bengali loss. On Mired set went to LTC. We got a game 3 finally. It's like 4th or 5th set in, but we finally got a game 3.